So why use the Rabbit R1? I have an answer for this, but you might not like it. And my answer is basically because it's fun. This is a new form factor in a new class of device. This is a dedicated, like, hardware AI device. Yes, you can use ChatGPT on your phone, on your laptop, on any other device. You do not need a Rabbit R1 to do anything. I mean, there are a few certain little things that it does special, but I'm not going to make the argument that you need it for those reasons, especially when other companies are catching up in a way. But kind of poetically, this device has something called Gen UI and Magic Voice. This allows you to customize the device in such a way that it is more personal to you. They don't succeed at adding any functionality. What they succeed at is adding a fun factor, okay? I do use the Rabbit R1 a lot. For example, I log all my caffeine, all my stimulant medications, I log a lot of my workout stuff, I log things I want to try, I log foods that I like, all these things that go into this thing's memory. AI is really good for removing tedious work. I find note-taking, brainstorming, all that stuff tedious. Am I sitting there Googling stuff on it? Sometimes, but not generally. More so, this is where I store my ideas for content. This is where I brainstorm. This is where I first draft, because it's all right here. It is its own space, okay? So for example, I start telling it a note. I'm like, yeah, I want to make a little video on the Rabbit R1 and why you might use it instead of a phone. I start telling it my ideas, whatever. It compiles them into a little list. But then I think to myself, what is that latest smartphone from Samsung? And I just ask it right there. Despite the fact that this thing is advertised as a search device, like for gathering information and etc., that is the bonus feature for me. For me, this is just a personal pocket little notebook device, and that's what I use it for. And I would never use my phone for that because there's too many steps involved, right? Ideas, all those kinds of things. Because you just pull it out of your pocket, boom, ready to go. You start hitting it, like you click the button, it is going instantly. So you can go right from your pocket to making a note, whatever. You can tell it so many different things as you lose track of your train of thought and all that shit. And it will compile that all back to you. It is just waiting for you to finish. Because it is fun to use, you use it more often. That is what I think it is for.